Good morning, boys and girls. How are you guys? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, let's take a look. Today is Wednesday, May the 7th, 2020. Let's say it again. Are you ready? Good. 2020. Nice job. All right, we are going to take a look at our sight words. Let me move this out of the way. We're going to take a look at our sight words, and then we are going to look at some math that we're going to be doing today. All right, are you ready? You're going to say them as I point to them. All right, here we go. Our first one is out, got, say, set, day. Good. Bed, look, man, ran, man ran. They both say and. Have, off, here, down, help, them, yes, do, cat, hour, there, and take. Good job, you guys. All right, so today for your guys' math, you guys have been working on symmetry, and that is when an item is the exact same on both sides, like a ladybug and their wings, butterflies and their wings. The letter A, the capital A, if you cut it right down the middle, it's the exact same on both sides. Good. You talked about the line of symmetry, and a line of symmetry is where it's actually divided. Let's pretend you had Play-Doh and you made a big circle and you cut it right down the middle. That would be your line of symmetry. Good. All right. Today, you guys are going to be talking about a shape or a pizza or a cookie or a whole item or a whole object cut apart into pieces. Now, the biggest thing you have to remember is that when you cut apart into all your different pieces, you have to make sure that each piece is the exact same size. Good. It needs to be a fair share, right? If I have a brownie and it's a square brownie and I cut it to share a piece with me and a piece with you, and I cut it, but my side is big and your side is small, would that be a fair share? No. You would say, that's not fair. Good. You need to have fair shares. When you are cutting your items or your objects, your pretend cookies, you need to make sure that when you divide it, that you have equal pieces, fair shares. All right, let's take a look at our new vocabulary words for this week, or for today. We are going to be talking about, hopefully you can see it all. All right, we're going to talk about the whole. The whole, how about this? The whole is when you have the whole object, the whole pizza, and it's all of it is there. So if I have this circle, and it's a big chocolate chip cookie, yummy, and right now I have the whole thing, right? It's the whole thing. Now, if I were to cut it in half and share it with you, and I were to make two pieces, two pieces, it would look like this. I would cut it right down the middle, or as close as I can, right there. Now I have one piece over here, and my second piece over here. I have two fair shares. Well, take it easy. It might not be exactly perfect, but you get the idea. That is halves. If you have two equal pieces, when it's divided into two equal parts, it's called a halves. You have halves. Now, let's take my cookie. Whoops. And yummy. My yummy cookie. And this time, there's 3 of us. Maybe it's me, Miss Annan, and Miss Laughlin, and we all want to share the same cookie because we're friendly, we're kind, and we want to share this cookie. We're gonna cut it into 3 pieces. Here's a part for me. Here's a part from Miss Annan. Miss Annan can have this one. Sarah, Miss can have this one. And Miss Laughlin can have this one. Is that fair share? Would we say that's fair or that's not fair? Good, that's not a fair share. So that is not thirds. We would have to cut this into 3 pieces that they're exact same. Here's how we would do it. Ooh, it's kind of hard to do it upside down. Hold on. Look at that. Here's one for me, Miss Laughlin, and Miss Annan. 3 pieces that they're exact same size. Good. That is called thirds. If there's 3, that's thirds. If there is just 2, 1, 2, remember what that's called? Halves. Good. Halves, thirds. What if I had this big brownie? Yummy. And I wanted to share it with 3 other people. That would be Miss Helderman, maybe Marley, Liam, and Jacob. Maybe I wanted to share with you. That's 4 people. I need to cut it into 4 fair shares. So, could it look something like this? Would that be 1, 2, 3, 4 fair shares? No, that wouldn't be fair. Good. How could I cut this brownie into 4 fair shares? Good. Right down the middle and right across the middle. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fair shares. Good. This is called halves when there's 2. When there's 3, it's called thirds. And when there's 4 fair shares, it's called fourths. When it's divided into 4 equal parts. All right, I'm going to draw one and I want you to tell me if it's halves, thirds, or fourths. Okay, are you ready? Let me clear my board. All right. Now, some of them might be bigger than others. All right, your first one. Is it going to be halves, 2, thirds, 3, or fourths, 4? All right, what is this one? 1, 2. Halves. Good job. I'll give you guys a tally. All right, what is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourths. Good. There's 4 equal parts. It's a fair share. Another tally. Good job. How about this one? That's a tricky one. 1, 2, 3. 3 is thirds. Good. Another tally. How about this? Long rectangle. And what's that one? 2. 2 is halves. Good. There's another tally. And for your last one, how about, there's a heart. What would this be? Those 2 parts. Would that be halves? Some of you say yes because there's 2. Good. That doesn't count because are they equal parts? No. And remember, you have to cut your shape or your object into equal parts or a fair share. Now, if I had this big piece and you had this little piece, you would say that's not fair. Good. So this one, it is nothing. I I tried to trick you. All right, let's do your last one. See if I can do it. Good. 1, 2, 3. Thirds. Good. You guys are so smart. All right, very good. Now we're going to read the story, another Henry and Mudge story, and then we're going to talk about our Zoom. We are going to have a Zoom meeting on Friday, and for this meeting, it's going to be a surprise. So after our story, I'm going to tell you what we're going to make. So if your mom or your dad is near you or they can hear me, tell them to go away. Well, use your manners and say, Mom, please go in the kitchen, or Dad, please go in the other room, because they can't hear my surprise, okay? I'm going to read my story first, and remember, after the story, I'll tell you the surprise. But make sure they can't hear. Okay. This story is Henry and Mudge in puddle trouble. Oh no. I love dogs. Oh, dog mom. That's why I picked the story. This is called our front cover, remember? Our back cover. And what holds all the pages together? The spine. Good. Let's open up to our title page. Henry and Mudge in puddle trouble. Oh my. And this is called our table of contents. This book is divided into 3 parts. What is something that's divided into 3 parts? It's thirds. Good. Our first chapter is the snow glory. Then our second chapter is puddle trouble. And our third chapter is called the kittens. Today we're going to read the snow glory. All right. The snow. When the snow melted and spring came, Henry and his big dog Mudge stayed outside all the time. I love staying outside. Henry had missed riding his bike. Mudge had missed chewing on sticks, and they were glad it was summer. One day when Henry and Mudge were in their yards, Henry saw something blue on the ground. He got closer to it. Mudge, he yelled. Mudge, it's a flower. Mudge slowly walked over and sniffed the blue flower. Oh, there it is. Good. Then he sneezed all over Henry. Oh no, gross. Aw, Mudge, Henry said. Later, Henry's mother told him that the flowers were called snow glories. Can I pick it? Henry asked. Oh no, said his mother. Let it grow. So Henry didn't pick it. So what's happened so far? We know that, what season do you think it is? Yeah, you think spring maybe? Things are starting to grow. Winter's over. Yes, very good. And Henry found a little flower, and what was it called, the name of the flower? A snow glory. Ooh, snow glory, that's a proper noun. It's the name of the flower. How come his mom said no, not to pick it? My mom likes when I pick flowers and I bring them to her. But what do you think Henry's mom was trying to let him do? Yeah, maybe let it grow a little bigger. Yeah. Or let nature be nature. Yeah. Because when you pick a flower and you bring it inside, it's beautiful the first day, and the second day it's beautiful. But what starts to happen? Yeah. It starts to die, and then you have to throw it away. So if you leave it outside, it can grow big and strong. Yes. Good. Oh no. Every day he saw the snow glory in his yard, blue and looking so pretty. He knew he shouldn't pick it. He was trying not to pick it, but it would look so pretty in a jar. He thought how nice it would be to bring inside, he thought. My mom would love it. every day he stood with Mudge and looked at the flower. So right now you see the snow glory in a jar on the table, but there's a cloud around it. Do you think that Henry picked the flower, or is he dreaming of what it would look like? Good, he's dreaming. Yeah, it would look pretty, wouldn't it? But do you think he's going to pick it, or is he going to listen to his mom? We'll see. Mudge would stick his nose into the grass all around the snow glory, but he never looked at it the way Henry did. Don't you think the snow glory has been growing long enough? Henry would ask his mother. Let it grow, Henry, she said. Let it grow. Oh, Henry wanted that snow glory, and one day he just knew he had to have it. So he took Mudge by the collar and stood beside the snow glory. Do you think he's going to pick it? You think so? You don't think so? Oh, we'll see. Looks like he's whispering in Mudge's ear. I'm going to pick it, Henry whispered to Mudge. I've let it grow for a long time. And Henry bent his head down, and he said in Mudge's ear, now I need it. Do you think he really needs it? No, he just wants it, doesn't he? And Mudge wagged his tail and licked Henry's face. Then he put his big mouth right over the snow glory. And he ate it. No, Mudge, Henry said. But it was too late. There was a big flower in Mudge's belly. Did you think that was going to happen? Silly dog. Look at Henry. How do you think he's feeling? Look at his face. Look at his body language. How is he holding his body? Yeah, his cheeks are all red. Oh, yes. I said, oh, what do you think, Soto? What would you do if you ate a big flower? I said I needed it, not eat it, shouted Henry. He was so mad because Mudge took his flower. It was Henry's flower, and Mudge just took it. And Henry almost said, bad dog, but he stopped. He looked at Mudge, who looked back at him with soft brown eyes and a flower in his belly. Mudge feels probably bad. He was just being a dog. He thought he said, eat it, not need it. So he ate it. Has your dogs ever eaten anything they weren't supposed to? Really, mine too. Henry knew it wasn't his snow glory. He knew it wasn't anyone's snow glory. Just a thing to let grow. And if someone ate it, it was just a thing to let go. Henry stopped feeling mad, and he put his arms around Mudge's big head. Next time, Mudge, he said, try to listen better. Mudge wagged his tail and licked his lips. One blue petal fell out of his mouth into Henry's hand, and Henry smiled. He put it in his pocket, and they went inside. The end. Tomorrow we will read Puddle Trouble. Now, I do want to talk to you guys. Remember I was going to tell you about our surprise that we're going to do at our Zoom meeting? All right, so look around. Make sure Mom and Dad aren't by you. And if they're there, just tell them nicely that Miss Halderman has a secret and they can't hear. Okay, I'll wait. All right, Romeo, are you ready to tell them the secret? Okay, all right. Oh, you're facing the wrong way. Come over here. Okay, so on Friday, when you guys come to our Zoom meeting, we are going to be making special Mother's Day and Father's Day cards for your mom and dad. Now, usually we would make these cards at school and we'd have our paper and our glue and our glitter and lots of fun things. But we can't go to school right now, so we are going to make them all at home during our Zoom meeting. So you are going to need to bring construction paper, scissors and glue and markers and colored pencils. What else, Romeo? Stickers. You can bring stickers. Whatever you want to put on your card, you can bring it to the Zoom meeting, okay? And we're all going to sit down and we're going to be on the computer screens together, and we can talk to each other and show each other what we're making. And we're just going to hang out and make our cards together, okay? So we're going to cut out hearts. We might write the words, I love you, Mom. Mom, you are my rock star. Or Dad, you are my superhero. And we're going to make cards, one for Mom and one for Dad. And then you will get to give them to your mommy and daddy on Mother's Day, which is on Sunday. Yes, on Sunday you will give your mommy your card. And on Father's Day, you will give your dad your card. Or you can give it to him early so he doesn't get sad. Now, remember, on Friday, you need to bring paper to fold so we can write on it. You can bring extra paper to cut out hearts and cut out flowers. Maybe you're going to make a snow glory. And then you need to bring crayons and markers and colored pencils to draw. Maybe make a picture of your mom. And we're going to write on them. And we're all going to do it together. And we can all help each other too. You'll get to hold up your paper and show the computer. And we can all see what we're working on. And we can play some music and talk and have fun. It's going to be a good time. All right, remember though, you need to start collecting your supplies. If you see things that you want to put on your card, grab it and hold on to it. And you're going to bring it when? On Friday. And we're going to make our cards together. But are you going to tell Mom and Dad what they're for? No, it's a surprise. Shh. All right. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Say bye, Romeo. Get up. Come here. Say goodbye. All right. Bye, guys.